In this video, I am going to be cleaning my Jungle Jaguar carpet python. I wish I would have talked in the video and not had to do it over the video, but anyways, this is my male Jungle Jaguar carpet python. I've had him for about 3.5 years. He's usually pretty friendly, so I can just pick him right up and get him out of his cage. Unless it's at night, then he's always thinking I'm going to feed him. So I use Dawn dish soap and water, and I just clean the whole cage pretty much. So I want to make sure I get everything nice and clean, and once I do that, as you'll see, I just kind of let that sit for a second, and then I'll grab paper towels and just wipe it down. And yeah, so I keep this snake in a cage and not a snake rack because I don't plan on breeding them, and I like the looks of the snake, and I had the cage that I had a lizard in at one point, so I don't want to let the nice cage go to waste. It's kind of a long process when I do the whole cage, but I could tell the glass wasn't super clean, and so I just wanted to make sure I got the whole thing done. It's a really nice cage though. This one's made by Reptizoo. I thought I was getting it from, I think it's called Carolina Custom Cages, but it turned out that on Amazon they have both, and this one's made in China, I think, or some other country it's made in, but I think the Carolina Custom Cages, which is pretty much the exact same cage, which is why when I bought it and I received it, I didn't realize that it was the wrong cage. So I called them and they said, that's not ours. So, yeah, I think this cage is 3 feet by 18 inches by 18 inches. So it's a good size for my carpet python, which is probably 4.5 feet. It's a very secure cage. It's very well made, actually, even though it's not the one that I was looking at. I think it's pretty much the same idea and same locking mechanism and same screen lid, which comes off. And I had to put the cage together when I got it, which didn't take too long, but it's pretty big and heavy, so when I move it, if I move it from like upstairs in a bedroom down to my basement where it is now, I have to take it apart slightly, and each piece of glass comes out. And I don't know, I enjoyed putting it together. It didn't take long, but yeah, it's a good cage. But next time if I bought another one to display an animal in, I would definitely make sure that it was the Carolina Custom Cage, and not the Reptizoo. That way, if I have questions about it, I can call them and ask them or email them and if I'm missing something or if I need something, because I couldn't find any way to contact this company because it was just sold through Amazon. So I don't remember what it was I was missing, but anyways, so yeah, I'm almost done here getting it clean and getting the glass cleaner. And it's kind of an odd sized cage, so when I go to put newspaper in, I have to use a lot of newspaper to cover the entire bottom, just because the floor of it is 36 inches by 18, and my snake racks, it's really nice because I only have to use 2 sheets of paper because they fit perfectly in the bottom, as you'll see in a future video. And now I'm gonna attempt to grab the snake out of the container, and a couple of times I went to grab it right there. I thought it was turning around to bite me, and then I realized it wasn't, so I just picked him right up. He's never actually struck at me before, other than when I'm feeding him, or he thinks he's getting fed. As you can see, he's very, very calm, and except right there. He didn't really want to go back in his cage. And I did dump out his water, and I had the camera on, leaning against the water, so I couldn't fill it up. But I did do that later on.